Hello, I am meeting you in this background after a long time. Today's content is about the fourth most powerful air force in the world. Who gave this rank? What is behind this organization? In which base has the fourth rank in the base? We are going to see how much Pakistan ranks as India's enemy. If you take an air force, there are many types of air force in the category of warplanes. We can say airwags, transport aircraft, fighter jets, ground attack vehicles, helicopters. There are many categories. So, before we know the strength of an aircraft, we need to analyze the aircraft's capabilities. And we need to analyze the aircraft's role in the aircraft. Simply, by knowing the aircraft's capacity, we can't list them. Global firepower is a good source of information. In the Global Firepower Index, the fourth place is given to the Indian Air Force. In the Indian Air Force, there are enough aviators, transport aircraft, helicopters, transport helicopters, submarine hunting helicopters, drones for surveillance drones. In all these categories, there are aircraft from the Indian Air Force except 5th-gen fighter jets. So, because of this, India has become the fourth most powerful air force in the world. Another important thing is that the aircrafts that are in 5th or 6th place after this 4th place have 5th-generation fighter jets, but we have 4th generation after overtaking them. We have a 5th-generation aircraft which is 4th generation in the world. The main reason for this is resource management. How many transport aircraft and helicopters are needed, from airbags to radar stations to air defense? We have to start with all of them and buy the necessary instruments and equipment from the necessary places so that we can stand in 4th place without any shortage of people. This is a very important thing. And, above all, we have to see that the Indian Air Force today has a very low number in our 75 years. When we compare our needs, the number of squadrons we have is only this much, and yet we are in 4th place now. We need to discuss what problems we have. Third, 2nd place because Russia lost most of the aircraft in the war, but still, Russia is in 2nd place and China is in 3rd place. Even though they modernized a lot, they still didn't overtake Russia, and we are in 4th place now. The biggest problem is the production rate of 5th gen and 4.5th gen aircraft. Both of them are dependent on jet engines. If we are not in the top 5, South Korea and Japan, especially Japan, are in the top 5. If India has the necessary assets and our AMCA project is over, we can easily be in the 3rd or 2nd place. And if you see where our next opponent Pakistan is in 7th place. 7th place is not a big deal for many people. They think Pakistan is in 7th place. No, it is not! Air Force is a very economic dependent force. We can join many soldiers and give them a rifle and set up a big military. But aviation is a business that requires money to touch the ground. If you want to train a fighter jet pilot, you have to spend crores of rupees. If you join a cadet in the Indian Air Force, and after the training, before you get into a Sukhoi, the Indian government would have spent crores of rupees on the pilot. Training in other facilities aviation is not an ordinary thing. It is a place that is money demanding. If you take an aircraft it can fly only for this long and in this long period it can fly only for 4,000 hours. Each aircraft has a rating. After that rating the engine will work or not new or old, without worrying about that the engine will be thrown in the garbage. The airframe of a Sukhoi aircraft can fly. And if the airframe is new, or if there is no crack, then it should be thrown in the trash. When Pakistan operates a very economically demanding aircraft and is ranked 7th in the world, we should see how much space they have given to the Indian Air Force. Their economy is in a very bad state. People are fighting for food, gas, and many places are under terrorist attack. They are taking away their uranium. Even though there are so many problems, the budget for the Indian Air Force is going well. And they are going to buy it from China, so when Pakistan is in 7th place they have given importance to their Air Force by spending money on their Air Force and giving importance to their Air Force to be in 7th place. We should learn this from them. Don't think that I'm talking like this because India's squadron strength is very low. We need to boost our squadron strength. India need to buy enough 5th gen and 4.5th gen aircrafts for our Indian Air Force. We need to start conducting some of our aircrafts like Uttam AIS radar. If we want to do this, we need to learn some lessons from Pakistan. Of course, we don't need to starve India people like them. Because today India has enough money. If we had said this 10 years ago, we would have been saying that we don't have money. We are just exploiting people to buy planes. But the chief of the Indian Air Force, the chief of DRDO, and the important officers in the army, and the members of the committee, all of you, lift the word budget constraint. Now we have enough money. There is no such thing as no money. This has been clarified. So, we have money, we have technology. If we pay enough attention to our aircraft, we can easily reach the third or second place. This is what we can clearly see from the Global Firepower Index. So this is what I wanted to say in this video. Don't forget to write your thoughts in the comments section.